What's up, YouTube? CHF here. Happy Thursday night. Bringing you another edition of the Shamar 2K series where we're reviewing some high-end gold players, all maxed out. Hope you guys are having a good time getting ready to watch the game tonight. Let me know who you guys think is going to win down in the comments. But let me just first say, I'm sorry, this is not a great video as far as showing skill. I'm not going to explain plays. I'm just trying a bunch of different stuff, and I'm going to be honest, I had to record this video like 5 times just to even get a decent one, because when you laser focus in on one wide receiver on all Madden, it's pretty tough, because if you're covered, you either force it or take a sack or throw it away, which leads to either interceptions or turnover on downs. But we'll go ahead and kick this one off. I am still going to bring you the video. Just know that it is not my best, but I can promise you that if you come back for tomorrow for the finale, where I put in all of Shamar's recommendations, I'm going to do that on all Madden head-to-head, and I promise you tomorrow will be a fire video. But let's go ahead and kick this one off here, guys. First, we're going to compare Martavis Bryant, who's a big body, with Michael Crabtree, the tournament edition. Now, Martavis Bryant is a 79 gold. He boosts to an 89, so he's a little bit lower than Michael Crabtree. But you'll see, we gain speed. The only things we're really losing on is strength, awareness, a little bit of catch, a little bit of carry, and a little bit of elusiveness. Actually, a lot of catch, because Crabtree's got 94. But you know, when you look there, he's going to get better speed. So we're going to look at that one. And then the other one we're going to compare to 84 Tyreek Hill. We're going to compare 86 wide receiver Brandon Coleman. And Brandon Coleman here, you'll see he's better strength, better blocking, better catch, better carry, a little bit less agile, a little lower awareness. But both of these guys are big bodies. So much like Kobe Fleener is a big body who can jump in and catch the ball, we're definitely going to test the deep ball here. We're going to be playing on all Madden. And we're just going to lob it up. We're going to try to throw some of the plays to both of them. We're going to try and run kind of a gamut, you know, streaks, curls, drags, outs, corners, a little bit of everything, guys. But I'm just going to warn you, even being tied to 2 receivers, I tried to do with just 1. It didn't work. I put in 2 here, and even still, being tied to 2 wide receivers, those tend to be the routes that get covered the most, and you usually have like the slot getting open, or the tight end getting open, or the running back getting open. So this is definitely not a good video to showcase my skill as a player because of this mandate. We're going to start it off, PA clear out. We're just going to look at both of them. We're going to lob it up to one of them. On the next drive, whoever we don't lob it to, we're going to lob it up to. We're just going to force it and see if they can catch the deep ball. So here we go. We snap it back, bring it out. We're going to lob it up to Coleman first. He's the lower guy. We'll see if he can come down with it. And there he is, in double coverage, actually gets the super win and makes the catch. So, you know, not bad catching, all things considered. He was a big body. He did jump out and take the jump ball. So let's see. What are we going to pick here next? Let's, all right, here we're going to go with weak eye deep curl. So we're just going to have them both run a deep curl route, see if either of them gets open. They're both covered. I'd want to hit the running back, but I have to force it. And when you force it, hey, at least it wasn't picked, right? Running back was wide open, guys. Here we're going to go double hitch. Just go with shorter curl routes. Hopefully one of them will get somewhat open here. So actually, it looks like we're going to hit Bryant because we're getting hit. I was hit as I threw. He still did manage to hang on to it. Unfortunately, we didn't really get any good yards out of it. But we did keep the drive alive, at least for now. So let's see what we got here. Let's go down. Let's go with this route, because we're going to get the in route run by Bryant. We're going to get that square route run by Coleman. I'm going to try and hit Coleman here. Looks like we've got a base man coverage, and he was, or actually I think that was a deep zone. I wasn't really paying attention at the beginning because I was worried about talking to you guys. Sorry about that, guys. So we got 4th and inches. Since I'm tied to wide receiver 1 and 2, not the ideal guys I'd want to go to here. And on all Madden, the way they drop passes, I'd probably run like a curl route, but I'm going to look for maybe a drag route here and see if we can catch somebody on a drag route. Let's go. I think I'm going to go with spread slot flags or spread FL drag here. Normally, I would want to hit the tight end, but in this case, we're going to see if Bryant can catch this drag route. He had a body on him. About a 50% catch bar, but guys, he only had 1 person on him. I don't know, you know, it makes me wonder about the mechanics somehow, because Kobe Fleener was getting about a 50% catch bar. Here we're going to run 2 out routes on spread PA outs. Either one of those guys can come open, but you usually go to the wide receiver who has the longer field. Unfortunately, he's in double coverage, and there it is, a pick in the end zone. Thankfully, Mariota comes over for the save. But again, not a great drive, guys. Let's go ahead and kick off drive 2. Again, I did warn you. It's gameplay is not that great, and I will say, hey, you're welcome to try it, but I would have thought that having only one tight end to throw to would be harder than having 2 wide receivers to throw to, but it definitely was not. Here we're going to go PA clear out, and we're just going to force it to Bryant since we hit Coleman last time, just to give you an idea of his ability to catch. Here he goes. The guy was beat. Oh, we get a super win. Boy, I'm getting lucky on these super wins today, guys. Do a little alligator walking, and we actually score on that one. Take it to the house. So, once again, we can only throw to these 2 guys. So I'm going to go with curl flats. See if we either get a blitz or dump it off to 1. We don't. So let's just force it. We're going to force it to Bryant. And there he goes. He did catch it. So I will say his catching's pretty good, but not to the extent of Kobe Fleener. At least it doesn't feel like it. And I played quite a few matches with these guys before, trying to laser focus on them. And honestly, I don't know. If I were to use one of them, and maybe I'll do this tomorrow with the all-gold team, I think I'm going to put one of them in the slot. I think they would be a much better slot receiver. But I'll be honest, from all my testing on all Madden, I'm not a fan of either one of these guys. Even though Martavis Bryant was decently expensive, he's just not, my type of receiver in a wide receiver. I'm a speed guy. I like the speedy, quick guys who are really high acceleration, like 99 acceleration, 99 speed would be great. Look at this. Everybody's covered as far as those 2 guys. Had to force it. Throw another pick, guys. I warned you. Not good gameplay. Hopefully you're getting a chance to see them run their routes. They do run routes pretty crisp. So, I mean, I'm not going to knock them for their route running at all. I mean, both of them seem to be running routes pretty well. But after yesterday's Kobe Fleener review, where he was catching just bad passes in triple coverage and coming down the ball, I'll be honest, I expected Martavis Bryant to be able to do that a little bit better than Coleman. But in the wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 position, they're really not. So here, we're going to try this flag route with Bryant, see how he runs it. He does run crisp. His route running was good, but we got a critical soft counter and a high snap, so nothing we could really do about it, guys. Let's see what else we can test here for you guys. I want to just give you just decent chances to see the routes. I'm not really worried about having great gameplay on this one. So we're going to go with a bunch flanker drive here. We're going to see if we can either hit Coleman on the drag route, which we get Coleman on that drag route. Let's take it, see how he moves. Good, decent job falling forward. Brings up 3rd and 2. Let's see what we're going to go with here. Go halfback option again. We've got the in route for Bryant, the square route for Coleman. Coleman comes in, and he couldn't quite catch it. About a 50% catch bar, had 1 guy on him. Fleener was getting that same size catch bar. I don't know, it's really weird because the math guy in me looks at the numbers, and I just don't see how the math behind it works, but there's got to be some kind of hidden stats involved. Maybe it's like catching traffic. Here, just the 2 guys I wanted. Did you see it? My running back was open. Ingram was open. And Bird was open. The 3 guys I'm not allowed to throw to on that play were open, and the only 2 guys I could throw were covered like a glove. That's the problem with this kind of test. I will say from playing with them, they're not bad, and I think when I show you tomorrow the whole skit together, the whole shebang together, and know that I can throw to either wide receiver, the running back, or the tight end, I think I'll be able to show you diverse play calling and a much better kind of broader review of the whole team. Here we got Coleman on a post route, Bryant on a drag route. Bryant's open, but I know he'll catch that. Let's give Coleman another test. Triple coverage. He had his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and tipped into a pick. If it was yesterday, Kobe Fleener, I think, probably might have been able to come down with that, guys. I don't know. It certainly looked like he would. So again, I apologize. I feel like all I'm doing in this video is apologizing, guys. But hopefully you are seeing that they do run routes pretty crisply. They don't, at least in wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 2 spot. They're not ridiculous animals to the level of Kobe Fleener like we saw yesterday. Let's see how Bryant runs on trips corner strike. See if he can get out there. Oh, fat finger it. There, go figure. Ingram caught it, but you saw how much smaller his catch bar was. When Fleener caught in that same spot, his catch bar was much, much, much more green. Here we go. We're going to PA outs, hit Bryant here. He caught that in double coverage with about so I'd say Martavis Bryant is probably similar to Kobe Fleener in actual catch mechanics. He just feels like maybe he's a little bit shorter, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Again, there we go. 100% counter. Kind of restricted, guys, because a lot of the plays I want, you can't laser focus, and you got to kind of pick one or the other to throw it to. So here we go. We're gonna go with Z spot here. Hit Bryant on the drag route, or I'm sorry, on the curl, the inside curl there, which he caught it. 3rd and 3. Let's go motion cross. We'll try and hit Coleman here. Just as, you know, just to see kind of a little bit more Coleman. Coleman gets open there. Let's see if we can get a truck in here. Nope, I'm sorry. We got a spin on that one. Nice spin. I'll take that. 1st and goal. Let's see if we can actually punch this one in. We're going to go double hitch. Try and hit one of those short curl routes. We'll take Coleman, who gets it. There we go. So we got a touchdown out of each of them so far. Not exactly great. Let's see how much is left. Yeah, I think we're towards the end of this one, guys. We'll see if we can get this one. We're just going to have them run some slant routes. Neither one of them's open, so I'm just going to force it. And there we go, guys. Not a great video. I will say from playing with them, Martavis Bryant, I think either one of them would probably be okay in the slot. But of the choices, I'm still sticking with it. Kobe Fleener as of right now. And in fact, this is actually all the players. Tomorrow we're going to put them all together. But of all the recommendations for these, and these are players that are talked about a bit on Mutthead, I got to give it my recommendation. If you're going to buy any one of these 5 players, buy Kobe Fleener. I mean, watch yesterday's video on him. The dude is an animal. I did it just throwing to him, threw all kinds of crazy throws that I thought he had no chance of, and he caught all of them. Bryant is not bad. I think either of these guys will probably do well in the slot. In fact, what I think I'm going to do tomorrow is put one of them in the slot, one of them in wide receiver 1, and maybe just put like a speed receiver in wide receiver 2. So if I do throw any streak routes just to show them off, you'll kind of see how they compare to a 99. Anyway, sorry for the crummy video today, guys. Hopefully you liked yesterday's. If you didn't check out my video yesterday on play calling philosophy, it is hands down my best video ever made. I don't know if it's the most entertaining or what, but the information that I give you in that video is going to make you a better player. Watch it, study it, practice it, and you'll do well. I love you guys. Thanks again, Shamar. I promise you tomorrow's video will be good when I put your entire team together here that you've commissioned. And I'm confident that with that kind of flexibility, I can put together a great video and bring you several Kobe's on All Madden. Anyway, CHF out.